Hello, kindergarten. Happy Thursday. I've really been enjoying getting to chat with some of you over Google Meet or over the phone. Here are the plans for today. Today is Thursday. We still have that good morning song and our new April song because it is now the month of April. Our Pledge of Allegiance song and our weather song. I will also be making our calendar video after this. Today, instead of Fix-Its, we are going to finish a worksheet that we didn't finish on Tuesday. On Tuesday, you did a worksheet like this, where you practiced sight words. Well, on the back of that worksheet, there is something that looks like this. It still says Max Takes the Train at the top, and the page is page 326. So I did not have you do the back side of this on Tuesday, so this would be a great time for you to do this. If you've already done it, then great. The directions say draw a line from each question to its answer, because remember, we've been working a lot with telling sentences and asking sentences. So as an example, this first line says, can you jog? And then you need to draw a line to what an answer to that question would be. So you're going to need to read all of these sentences before you start drawing lines to make sure that you know that you have the right answer. Parents, babysitters, grandparents at home that are helping your child, really encourage your child to try to read these on their own, because a lot of these sentences have a lot of sight words in there, and there's also some CVC words. And at this time, we should almost all know all of our letter sounds, so we should be able to sound out words that we don't know. That would be my suggestion for this worksheet. And then similar to a couple days ago, there's the visual phonics videos from Mrs. Farmer. There are 2 of those videos. Then there are some linked videos to our reading curriculum again. Please let me know if that is not working for you, and I will do my best to make that work. And then there is another Haggerty lesson from Mrs. Farmer and Mrs. Kennedy. For writing today, on the lesson plans, it says use one of the following to have fun writing letters, words, or sentences, just for fun. So chalk, markers, crayons, whiteboard, write in shaving cream or pudding even, maybe even applesauce. Make letter words with Play-Doh. So those are just some ideas, just making writing fun. I would also suggest using those fun ways to practice your first and last name, because we don't want to forget those letters that are in our last name. For first grade, you'll want to be able to write your first and last name, kindergarten. Then in math, you'll be completing the number 7 practice, which is very similar to what we've been working on still in the old packet. Number 7, you'll trace the number 7, write the number 7, write the word number 7, and then trace the word number 7 and then write the word number 7, and you will circle all the number 7s at the bottom. Make sure you are singing your number 7 song. Go slide to the right, then slant down. Slide to the right, then slant down. Slide to the right, then slant down. That's how you write the number 7. Okay? And then you will get to do another clock practice sheet. As it shows on our lesson plans, it is page 367. So I'm looking down here because there's more than one clock page that looks like this. This is our clock paper for the day. It says circle the correct time of each clock. All of these clocks show time to the hour. They all show o'clock. So you need to look at where the shorthand or the hour hand is pointing and figure out what time the clock is showing. Then you circle the correct answer. So let's look at this first clock right here. What time is this clock showing? Well, the shorthand or the hour hand is pointing at the 11, and the long hand or the minute hand is pointing at the 12. So this clock shows 11 o'clock. So I will go down to these 3 choices and I will circle 11 o'clock because that is the time that my clock shows. There is also a fun clock video listed below. In science, we want you to write 1 or 2 sentences about your favorite kind of weather. So this would be what we used to practice at calendar time when we would talk about, is it raining outside? Is it snowing outside? Is this type of weather shorts weather, or is this type of weather hat and mittens weather? And this is where you can write about that. I would use one of your journal pages from your old booklet. I'm just sorting through all my papers right now. Here it is. So your journal pages look like this. The reason they look like this is because there are those lines for you to write your sentences, and then there's a nice spot for you to illustrate about your sentences. Last week you all did such a great job working on this. I really enjoyed the pictures that I got. Make sure that when you are writing these sentences, you start with an uppercase letter, you leave finger spaces, and end with a punctuation. Please do your very best work, kindergarten. Today is Thursday. We normally have art and PE, so I'm going to be getting some more information about that to you as well. And then as always, there will be a story time. Have a great Thursday.